I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL divisional round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Connects with Johnson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Connects with the open man downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
To throw it on 1st down. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Motioning the tight end now. Throwing it again here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The give here on second. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Now a give on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 38. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up first down. Receiver in motion going left. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game 7-7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. This offense ready to get going again now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds a man right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at second and pretty short. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass is caught at the 9. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Putting the tight end in motion. They go play action on 1st. He keeps it and takes off. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Putting a receiver in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Through midfield. That's the 30. He does it. Touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. And they're all over him again. He He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
He'll throw it yet again. Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's on the move. Now he takes it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 8. It is Kupp, left side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Throwing it again here. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They've got first down from the 31. Still sticking with the passing game. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. Complete over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pass play now. Chased out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They put a receiver in motion right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got it. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. There's enough time they can work into field goal range before attempting one to end the half. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 4. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
We've reached halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. They're throwing it. Hauled in left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 37. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41. One of the tight ends in motion left. complete out to the right. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Only a yard there, so they'll be staring down 2nd and 14. Throwing now from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Their offense ready to take the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And they're going to have a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 27. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. And
the catch is made for the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives them the first. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. They've got the ball to start, but their playoff future in jeopardy as they trail. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 8. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll give him a 1st down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Catch made over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Setting up a throw. Stays upright. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. Moving in the right direction. 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this beyond the 25 before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
46-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. Hits a seam at the 40. Space on the right. He's got room. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Oh, baby. He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. This offense making its way back out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. He's got a man left. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. And he could have a free play here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely
Offside.
against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. These guys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Gets him on the in route. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 31. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we bid you farewell from San Antonio.
Watch the